To factor this, the first thing we always want to check for is the greatest common factor. When I look at all four terms, I can see that every single term has at least x to the first in it. So the first thing I'm going to do before I worry about what other kind of factoring I'm going to do is I'm going to take out a greatest common factor of x. And basically what that's going to do is decrease all of my exponents by 1. So this is going to become 3x cubed plus 6x squared plus 7x plus 14. So now this x that I took out, I'm done with it. All I care about is that when I have my final answer, that x is in front. Okay? So that's just going to drop down, and pretty much from now on, I'm just going to forget about it and work with what's in the parentheses. So now the next thing I need to worry about is what kind of factoring it is. So I see that there are 4 terms. Automatically, I should see that that's a grouping problem. So what I'm going to do is put parentheses around the first 2 terms and the last 2 terms. And now I'm going to do 2 greatest common factor problems. So in the first group, if you look at the 3 and the 6, they're both divisible by 3. So I'm going to take out a 3. And then both terms have at least x squared. So I'm going to also take out x squared. And now I have to figure out what would be left. So if I divided 3x cubed by 3x squared, the 3's would cancel each other out, and I would be left with x to the first power, but I don't have to write the 1. And then for my second term, 6 divided by 3 is 2, and I took out x squared from x squared, so I don't have anything there left. From the second group, the only thing I can take out is a 7. So I'm going to write a plus 7 because I'm taking out a positive 7. And then if I divided 7x by 7, I would be left with x. And then 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now what you'll notice is that these parentheses that are in blue match. And that should happen every single time. So half of my answer is x plus 2. And then the other half of my answer is what we took out. So it's 3x plus 7, and those are going to get put into parentheses together. So that's my answer of my grouping problem, but at the very beginning we factored out an x. So my very final answer is the x we took out at the beginning, x plus 2, and 3x squared plus 7. So this right here would be the complete final answer.